Hello everybody, I am Mr. Saturday and I hope you are having a beautiful, wonderful day. My day is going fantastic and we are in the map room that I just added to like the Hobbit mansion, I guess. It's filled with rooms now, but we do have a little map room in here and I will tell you why in a second, but it is pretty important. In the last episode, I did ask y'all to leave a comment and some suggestions on what we should do around the Hobbit hole area, and y'all left some pretty good ones. I haven't added any of my own yet. Like I said I was going to. I kind of forgot, but I did put the ones that were left, and we have find a village, go on an adventure, iron farm, and food farms, mainly plants. These two I actually want to knock out today, and that's kind of the reason why we have a map wall, or like a little map room area. I thought it'd be fun to play around with maps because we have no coordinates, and you know, when we're going on an adventure, we should find a village, or at least, you know, I hope we do. I hope, you know, we don't go a long ways away and then not find anything at all. And in that, I created the map room that is over here. I did it in this little hobbit hole that I didn't know what we was going to do with. We kind of built it on a limb, you know, because this wall was flat over here. And I do have some locked maps of our starter area. So this is the time and date. Well, this is the date that I've locked the maps, and it's just of our island. You can kind of see the hobbit holes right there. The mine shaft one right there with our little crane. And then over here is our tree farm. Playing around with the maps, I did mess up something that I wish I didn't mess up, and that was our main map. Map number 1. I added more paper to it, not thinking about it, because I thought we would get to keep what we already discovered on the map. I found out the hard way that you don't. So we have to re-explore this map and go on another adventure. At least this time it's slightly bigger and we can see more cool stuff off at a distance. I also want to make copies of this map with some item frames so we can leave them around the world as kind of like little map markers. Now, when you go to make map markers, right, they'll show up as little green dots on Bedrock throughout the main map or the copy of the map that you made copies of. They won't show up on this, right? Because I locked these maps. It's only a level 0 map kind of our island, but it will show up on this one if they are copies. One way you could copy the map, and the best way to copy it, is through the cartography table. Go ahead and craft you a empty locator map. You could do that with one piece of paper and one compass like this, and it'll craft you another one. You can stack these together because they're both empty. We're going to go ahead and do 3 of these, so we have 3 of them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put these 3 empty ones on top in our level 1 map, or our map number 1 at the bottom right here. It seems like it's only going to give us 2. We could do it again. Okay, so it's just being a little weird. We'll go ahead and deal with its weirdness. Now we have 4 copies of the same map. We could go ahead and rename them. We're going to name them to the main map, so we always have it. And I guess we got to do that for all of them. Okay, they still stack. That's the important thing, is making sure they stack still, being the same map. And what we could do is we could hold it and we can discover it and fill it out. And then when we find an area we want to remember, we'll place an item frame down and it'll put a little green dot on it, and we'll be able to revisit it using our main map. I know all of that was a little confusing, but just make a map and make copies, and it works. That's the gist of it. I got everything that I'm going to take with me to go adventuring. I even got the adventure boat up and ready. I had to clear a sheep out of it, and we're going to fill in this map. We got a little bit of an ice spike biome, so this is pretty cool. This would be a great place to get some free ice. We do have us a jungle in this bottom corner, and I also see the bamboo, so we have a place to get bamboo. We got a place to get these melons, which is really nice. Right here, kind of midway, almost midway of the bottom, we have us a mangrove swamp. This is kind of neat. Maybe we'll run into a frog or something. I've just taken a main little detour off our course because I found a Savannah Village, which is really nice. We could get some free loot here. Probably check Okay, there's our first chest. 3, 2, 1. And it's not much, but it's also a lot at the same time. And the reason for it is this is actually a rare item in the game. You cannot silk touch to get this. So that is pretty cool. I want to take it with me because I feel like that'd be a cool thing to hang up. And you know what? I might as well take their bread too. And their saplings. I don't think we have this tree type back at the island. And you can never forget to grab all of the free wheat, of course. We got a second one. I think I want to take the second one with me too because that'd be pretty cool. Some free emeralds and a free saddle, which doesn't hurt. More of these saplings. Okay, I explored this whole village and I raided all of their chests. I do want to leave a map here just in case we don't find another village. And if I place this one right there, it shows up right there with its name and it shows up as a green dot on our other map. We could also, you know, take this out to see it better. Maybe. There we go. If the mini map guy would move. There, we can see him right there. We're kind of hovering over him, but you see the green dot. That will stay on our map for as long as this map stays up. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm also going to take one of these bells. These guys have two, but I'm going to take one just to kind of signify our first village and hang it up in our house. Now I have found a pillager outpost. I don't want to get too close, but there does look like there's a cage with an iron golem and a cage with an allay over there. So when I come back to this area and I have a little bit more armor, I would like to visit. Here we go, get that down and a map. So now we have two green dots here. They're both facing the different directions, but that's fine. We will be back here to get those allays. Hopefully I can remember which dot is which. I'll probably have some kind of key coder in the map room itself, and that way we won't forget which one is which. Ooh, this town had a blacksmith. Let's see what's in it. Not over there, right here. Some free obsidian, which is always nice. A backup iron sword, which is pretty good. An iron helmet. We could probably use a gold bar, and we'll go ahead and grab that bread as well. I found a third town right here. There's not much going on in it from what it looks like, but I do hope that this water right here is actually the water that leads back to the island. If you can see on my map, that top left corner is our home, and this little edge right here, I'm hoping that's the same ocean, because if it is, we will be able to steal these villagers and make it a lot easier later to bring them back to our island. There we go. We have the full map discovered. A couple of locations. I don't know if I recorded it or talked about it or went over it, but right over there towards the middle of the map-ish, right? Kind of up from the middle is a handful of mushroom islands that I thought would be really cool to mess with. They're really tiny. Like, they're only a couple of blocks wide with like a single big shroom on them. So that could be a little fun to play with. And another location is a far east. You can kind of see east middle is an azalea tree that I found that had a lot of rooted dirt. So that means there is a lush cave over there. That would be fun to explore and kind of hang out in and see what we could find. Probably get us a lot of, you know, cool decoration blocks and whatnot. I did hang a copy of it in the office. So we do have main map just kind of hung up here. And our base is now marked on this map. So as long as we're on this map, we can find wherever we want to go. And our location is actually kind of easy because we're the furthest northwest in this map. And that's technically where spawn is. So I would like to eventually make another one of these big maps and another one to get the spawn kind of like in the middle. And I think that would be really cool. Something we can now do is go ahead and take off, find a village, and go on an adventure. So those two tasks are complete. We still have two more tasks that we could do later, and I hung up some mementos from it. So there is our first village, and on the adventure we did find the two tall grass sprite or item that we can hang up, which looks kind of neat. You can make a really cool decoration block. You know, with these invisible item frames, you could do a lot of cool stuff with that. I just wanted to take the time to say thank you to everyone on the channel. It has been amazing the past few days or few weeks. The support has been unreal to me. It's been amazing. And I just wanted to thank all of you. I've been smiling from ear to ear. You know, it's just put the biggest grin on my face. We just recently passed 500 subs on the channel, and that is amazing. And I kind of want to put like a memory in this world of that. So we're gonna build a 500 subscriber statue. I have a little bit of an idea of a statue I want to do, and I don't think there'll be any cuts, so it might make the episode a little bit longer. But you know, that's fine. If I do go to cut anything out, it'll probably just be like landscaping or garden work, but I would like to build this with y'all. So we're gonna start off with a couple of staircases. You know, maybe that's a foot or something. I have a little bit of inspiration. I will post it in the description if I remember to post it. So I have kind of an idea of what I want to do, but not a full idea, right? And you know, that kind of looks like a leg, right? Yeah, that's a leg. So we're going to take this one, and we need to build it in maybe the opposite direction. Let's see if I could get under here. We'll do another. Oh no, not this way. Okay, we don't need it this way. I just thought about it. This is going to be the kneecap. The bendy part of the kneecap needs to be on this side. So we're going to go this way and place that. Yeah, that looks about right. And then we're going to need one here. And maybe I do a foot that's kind of bent. Right, that looks like a bent downwards foot, like he's sitting on top of his foot. Yeah, okay, so we have a pair of legs here. It's going to be a little statue of a man. And he's going to be maybe holding a spear or something. I think that's what we're going to try to go for. And I'd like it to be out of copper, because I think that'd be pretty cool. Sorry about that. My phone is going crazy. This is the stuff I normally edit out. Phone wanting to make all different kind of sounds and whatnot. There we go. I went ahead and put it up. Let's see. A double tall body, right? And it's going to need shoulders, and I want the shoulder pieces to be out of the smooth bits. So we're going to put a couple of smooth pieces here. Even though I would have gotten more copper by making it cut copper, sometimes it's not worth it. Let's go ahead and place maybe a head. I want to do a head like this. Do I make it come off the back a little bit? Like, is it going to be a 3x2 head? This could look funny. I'm not 100% sure. All right, let's jump down and look. Oh man, this guy's got an alien of a head. Okay, no, we gotta we gotta straighten our guy's dome out here, because there's he got a long head. Let's do this. We'll take out the back. It's gonna look a little flat back here, but you know what? That'll be fine. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's a lot better. He doesn't look like he has, you know, king of the head, you know, forehead or something. We're gonna place this right here. Maybe give him a little hand. So that's one hand. And maybe on this side we'll place his arm being bent. And we want his arm to come forward a little bit. So maybe 1, 2. Yeah, that could look about right. Let's see how it looks on the other side. How does that elbow look? If the elbow looks weird, we'll change it for a full block. No, the elbow's fine. That elbow is fine. We'll probably have to place dirt and stuff in to kind of line it up a little bit better. But I want to give him some kind of like staff or spear or something. So Cal, can you move please? We're going to place this here. Oh, his hand doesn't come out to there. I was wrong. I was way wrong. Alright, so right here. His spear connects a little bit. You know what? That's fine for now. I'll change it to something else when I could think of something, or maybe we'll just leave it. And maybe do that right there. And we'll go one more up, but with this piece, right? So when this ages, because I wanted to build it out of copper so it ages in the world and, you know, gets old and everything. The only thing is these guys don't age, but that's fine. We can pretend it's made out of something else. And let's come down here and check out how this looks. That is really cool. I think I'm liking that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So all we got to do now is build maybe a little garden around it, right? I'm thinking of semicircle. We'll have to see. I'm not 100%. I might need to play around with it to give it some kind of platform to be standing on. Now, it just took us a while to come up with that circle, so I might end up editing that whole mess out. That was way more stuff than I thought I was going to have to get the circle right. So, let's go ahead and add some plants into here. Let's add, you know, like a couple of bushes here maybe. Some back here-ish. Probably bring that one over like that. And we'll go ahead and add a bush or two over here. Just to kind of give it, you know, some greenery. And then I'm thinking just every so often we plant a couple of the little random flowers that I found. I have mainly the white ones. So there's not going to be too much of the little ones spreading color. Unless I left them in... Let's check my boat. I might have left them in the boat. Ow. Let's see. Oh, I did leave them in the boat. Okay. So we do have a little bit more color. Let's get these up here too. We'll make him the guardian of the flowers for 500 subs. There we go. So we got the little flowers in. I'm thinking the two tall ones kind of mainly near the bushes, right? We'll throw this guy back here a little bit. Maybe one behind this dude's foot. And we'll give off some rose bushes. Let's see. Maybe right in there. I don't have the sunflower. I wish I had more of like the sunflowers too, because I think that could be pretty cool. There we go. And there's our 500 sub statue for right now. I don't have pods oil and stuff to mix in there yet, so we will get some of that later, and I'll take the pods oil and maybe some coarse dirt and make it look more like a flower bed, and that could be really cool. I do want to go ahead and put a sign up on this statue. And there we are. We got a sign up. I could dye it and put glow squid ink on it later. I think that would be pretty cool. But we have January 5th, 2023, 500 subs, episode 3. So we built the statue in episode 3. It's looking nice. There'll be some more added to it probably later when I get the stuff to build it. But I think it looks nice. I think it kind of fills in that area a little bit, because we were having a blank area up there. We still might need to do a little bit of a cliffside or some, you know, terraforming or something over here. But I think just adding that there adds so much more to the Hobbit Hole Empire, the chocolate Hobbit Hole that we have going on. And yeah, it's just awesome. Like I said, I thank y'all so much for all of the support. I really do. And this episode might end up being kind of weird because I was building on camera. I normally don't do that unless it's a time lapse or streaming, so it's kind of weird. We still got to go over the comment of the day, and the comment of the day for episode 2 was from Kaya VA. I hope you are doing well. Your build style is awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Kaya. That made my day. It ended up in the comment of the day book. Don't forget to comment if you want to be in the comment of the day, or comment suggestions for our to-do wall. And it will end up on the wall in the episode, of course, because we got to do it. I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you again. Bye.